is the home of the best price guarantee. No question. We have the best price in the area for new. If not, we'll make it from another dealership, and if we can't match it or beat it, we'll write you a check for $500. Get started shopping. Stop in to Northfield Ford Chrysler, take a test drive, and we'll get you the best price on a new vehicle, guaranteed. Go Raiders! From everybody here at Northfield Ford Chrysler on Highway 3 in Northfield. Northfield Ford Chrysler. Northfield Ford Chrysler. We'll write you a check for $500. Get started shopping. Stop in to Northfield Ford Chrysler, take a test drive, and we'll get you the best price on a new vehicle, guaranteed. Go Raiders! From everybody here at Northfield Chrysler on Highway 3 in Northfield.
Well, good evening, everyone, and welcome to Northfield High School. Tonight's basketball game between your Northfield Raiders and the Faribault Falcons. It's the border battle. The Raiders come in here tonight 6-5 on the season. The Faribault Falcons struggling this season, but they're in a lot of their games. They're 1-8 on the season. Ned the Horse Farmer along with AJ Reister here doing the play-by-play tonight. And AJ, you know, the Raiders are on the floor getting ready to go here. They had a little bit of a break, and now they got to get back into playing some basketball action.
Yeah, they had their last game against Rochester Mayo on Tuesday after kind of a little bit of a break. They unfortunately lost that one 71-62. Faribault had their last game on Tuesday, lost to Austin 75-55, and obviously the Raiders remember that their last Austin game where Jake Balvin hit the game winner. So Raiders, after that little bit of a break, had a little bit of a letdown on Tuesday, but are looking to bounce back here tonight against a struggling Faribault Falcons team.
Well, the Falcons actually, they played Austin pretty hard the first half of the ball game and just kind of ran out of steam in the second half and lost, losing by 20. But, so every time these two teams get together, you know it's going to be kind of fun because it's the border battle, and Faribault wants to beat Northfield as much as they possibly can. They just want to put everything they can on the floor and take on Faribault and get them out here. And so two teams are going to get ready to go here in just a little bit. We had a chance to talk to head coach Ryan Driscoll about tonight's ball game, how the season's going thus far, and what do you expect to anticipate when they take on the Faribault Falcons at home? Well, Coach, here we go. Tonight you have the border battle against the Faribault Falcons, a team that's struggling, but when they get a little fired up, they can go a ways on you. So your thoughts on the game?
They always give us their absolute best. It's always a good game. We know it's going to be that way. Their record isn't great right now, but they've definitely been they've had some closer games lately. That they played Austin pretty well for most of the game, most recently, and so we know we got to be ready because everyone in this game always gets really excited.
Well, it's interesting to know they're almost at the halfway point in the season. You're 6-5. You're middle of the pack. What are your thoughts on how the season's gone so far and what you hope to have happen down the stretch here?
We have a lot of really good things that have happened this year. We're just trying to preach and get to some consistency so that night in, night out that we can come out on top. We've had some really great second halves. But that consistency piece is just making sure we take care of business a little bit more in the first half so we don't have to work so hard in the second half. We're going to scrap. We're going to keep playing hard, and I know we're going to give our best effort.
What's the secret to tonight's win, beating the Faribault Falcons? They be inside penetration or working the outside perimeter?
We got to attack offensively, both. We always try to get in close first, but we got a couple of guys that can shoot it on the outside. So, that if things open up on the outside when you attack on the inside. Defensively, we just got to make sure that we can't let them get inside. We've been working to get a lot. Big focus recently has been just being even better about making sure we stop penetration, playing together on defense, playing all five, stopping the ball. So that's a big thing tonight, just making sure that we can do that.
Any injuries to be concerned about, or are you all pretty healthy?
For the most part, we're pretty healthy. We've been pretty lucky with stuff. So we're going to keep going. Hopefully, we can just keep going and keeping our roster, intact. And that's always a big thing each year. You just, you have a plan and then just hope to stay healthy and so that we can have just a fun year.
Well, good luck tonight, Coach.
Thank you.
Head Coach Ryan Driscoll for the Raiders. That interview was brought to you by Franson Bank in Northfield. And that real people, real results. That's Franson Bank. And so enjoy having them aboard. And AJ, all our sponsors do a lot for us to make sure we're here at the games. We really appreciate having them here. And without them, we wouldn't be here. So certainly it's good to have the sponsorships and see what people are. People are just following the Raiders.
Exactly.
Getting excited about Raider basketball, Raider hockey. So things of that nature. So AJ, we have about 4 minutes left to go before this game gets underway. The B squad game came down the last 4 minutes, and that was closer than I think they wanted. But the B squad actually won that by 5 points at the end, but it was tight.
Oh yeah, we got here pretty early to kind of see the beginning of it. It kind of looked like the Raiders were running away with it. Then coming out at half, the Faribault Falcons came out. They came back, and it came down to those final few minutes. And you don't see a lot of B squad games get as much hype as that last one did. All the guys on the bench with a couple of early stragglers come in. They were cheering loud. It got loud at the end there for a B squad game. So we're hoping to see a similar kind of a fun game at this varsity game. So we'll see what happens.
So let's take a quick time out here for some of our sponsors that made this ball game possible, and we'll come back with the starting lineups right after this on KYMNradio.net.
Come see the difference at Northfield Ford Chrysler. We are the home of the best price guarantee on new vehicles from Ford, Chrysler, Jeep, and Ram. We are also the home of an outstanding service department where we always guarantee to have the lowest prices on tires for all makes and models. We even beat online prices on the 13 major tire brands we sell. Guaranteed. So, if you're ready for extraordinary service, we're ready to serve. 7 to 5:30 Monday through Friday and Saturday 8 to 3. Now, with same-day installation on most vehicles. Go Raiders! From everyone at Northfield Ford Chrysler on Highway 3, Northfield.
Financing a house is about more than a mortgage, it's about creating a home. Whether you're a first-time home buyer, buying your forever home, looking to take advantage of today's great refinance rates, or finally getting to those home improvements, Hometown Credit Union's wide variety of home loan options and highly competitive rates can help make your house, well, a home. Learn more and apply online at hometowncu.coop. Equal housing lender.
Graphic Mailbox means business. Our team of experts focuses on saving you time and money by ensuring you get the right products and services at the right price in a single quick visit. We can pack and ship almost anything to almost anywhere in the world. But shipping is only one way we can help make your life easier. In addition to our pack and ship service, we are also Northfield's one-stop shop for signs, banners, large format graphics, and multiple business services. Large or small, Graphic Mailbox can handle it. Come on in. We'll take care of you.
Financing a house is about more than a mortgage, it's about creating a home. Whether you're a first-time home buyer, buying your forever home, looking to take advantage of today's great refinance rates, or finally getting to those home improvements, Hometown Credit Union's wide variety of home loan options and highly competitive rates can help make your house, well, a home. Learn more and apply online at hometowncu.coop. Equal housing lender.
Graphic Mailbox means business. Our team of experts focuses on saving you time and money by ensuring you get the right products and services at the right price in a single quick visit. We can pack and ship almost anything to almost anywhere in the world. But shipping is only one way we can help make your life easier. In addition to our pack and ship service, we are also Northfield's one-stop shop for signs, banners, large format graphics, and multiple business services. Large or small, Graphic Mailbox can handle it. Come on in. We'll take care of you.
Northfield Construction Company has provided quality general contracting services to the Northfield community for over 45 years. Our experienced and diverse team can handle projects from the smallest home remodel to a large-scale commercial project. Whatever your construction need, Northfield Construction will deliver. Call us today about your next project. 507-645-8975.
And we are back here at Northfield High School and at the Horse Farm along with A.J. Reister getting ready for tonight's basketball game, the border battle between the Faribault Falcons and your Northfield Raiders. The Raiders are on the floor here getting ready, getting warmed up. We're waiting for the color guard, the junior color guard, to come off the floor. And they also announced the young kids from the basketball, the fourth graders, I think.
Really?
Yeah, that's all these young kids down here.
Oh, wow.
So
I didn't even notice that.
Yeah. So they have a chance to come out here and step on the floor and meet some of the players. Well, maybe not. But anyway, so here we go. Tonight's ball game, as we said, is brought to you by a whole bunch of great sponsors, and of course our scoreboard sponsor.
Yeah.
Mark Quinnell, State Farm
right.
Scoreboard. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. So here we go. Your starting lineups tonight. Let's start with the Faribault Falcons. Starting in the guard position tonight is going to be Jordan Clucker. Clucker is one of their top scorers. Also, the other guard will be Ian Ehlers. Ehlers, I watched him play last year. He's one of the guys who's going to handle the ball quite a bit for the Falcons. Hunter Nelson is going to be the other point guard here tonight. They're going to run three guards. They're going to have one person in post. That's going to be Shrout. That'll be about Bo Shrout is his name. And Lockerbie is going to run up the starting lineups for tonight's Faribault Falcon basketball team. For the Northfield Raiders tonight, Tate Journal is going to be one of our guards, along with Austin Kep, J.J. Gustina, and also, of course, Soren Richardson is going to be one of your key players. You're looking at some of the stats they had coming in the ball game. Soren Richardson has 212 points on the season, double every other player on the team. So he's a scoring machine. And then Trey Schlake will be underneath the basket tonight, trying to keep the Falcons out from underneath the basket and keep them on the outer perimeter, make them work for it.
Yeah, Trey Schlake is a big guy. I mean, I'm able to hang out with him a little bit during the school day, and I mean, I swear, sometimes I think he's twice the height of me, and I mean, he's a tall dude, so there's no one better that you want to see for the Raiders underneath the net, playing defense and putting up post shots.
Well, they have him at 6'5", so he's quite the haul there. And he doesn't score a lot of points, but I tell you what, he does a lot of stuff on the defensive side of things. So now that's what they're actually doing. The starting lineups are going over and saying hi to the young kids that came out on the floor, got introduced. The future of Raider basketball here tonight.
No better way to do it.
Yep. It's a Friday night, so a lot of the student section came out here tonight to support the Raiders, and there's a lot of folks from Faribault came over here too. So we're going to have a bit of a packed house here, almost a packed house, at least on our side anyway. And so a lot of excitement here tonight.
Most definitely. I mean, as we talked about earlier, Northfield versus Faribault, the border battle. These are the types of games that fans like to come out for, and games that we talk about a lot in the school is Northfield versus Faribault.
Yeah,
the games we're always looking for. It's the ones we're circling on our calendars.
Exactly. So we're going to jump the ball off. It'll be Schlake jumping the ball against big number 33. That is going to be, check that. It's going to be Lockerbie. Lockerbie is a pretty good-sized kid. Lockerbie, he looks to be about 6'6", as he and Schlake are kind of head-to-head, shoulder-to-shoulder. Raiders with the opening tip. They have control at the top of the key. They're working to the far left. Over to Richardson. Richardson looking inside, goes to the top of the key, dumps inside. They'll kick it back out again and work the outer perimeter again. Around the outside they go. Now in the paint, nice feed pass. Going to kick it back out. Looked at a three, pulled it down. Here we go. Oh, second half, he's going to crank one off there. So the Raiders just moving things. There's a shot, first one in the ball game, and that's going to go to Austin Kep. So Kep's going to get the first 2 points of this ball game.
Austin Kep, a sophomore this year. A couple years ago, he wasn't even in Northfield. He played basketball for Northfield for a few years, moved away for a little bit, and then decided to move back to Northfield. A key player this year for the Raiders.
So the Falcons coming back, and that's Lockerbie, his first 2 points of the ball game. We're all tied up at 2 on your Mark Quinnell State Farm scoreboard. As we said, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. 2-2 here, opening minutes of this ball game between the Raiders and the Falcons. Raiders 6-5 on the season, looking to improve. Long shot for 3 just off the front of the rim. Here comes the Falcons. They'll pull up. Raiders dropping back in a zone now. And actually, they're a man-on-man. Someone's got Lockerbie. He traveled. The big guy with the basketball, Lockerbie, travels in the paint, and it'll belong to the Raiders to bring it up the floor. So here they come, backcourt coming to the front court. Going to set up here. It'll be Journal with it. Gustina on his left, Journal on the right. Richardson to Journal. Crank off a 2 for Journal. The 3. So first field goal of the ball game goes to Tate Journal. 5-2, Raiders on top. Raiders going for the steal.
A little bit of showboating by the Faribault Falcons after Journal hit the deck there. We'll see if the Raiders defense can respond.
Lockerbie inside against the glass and in. That could be the inside thing tonight for them to try and stop Lockerbie, because he is strong inside. He's a heavy kid.
Yeah, you can just tell just by looking out on the floor that he's a lot bigger than most of the guys out there.
Richardson got it. Stop, pop, shot. He's on the board as well.
Richardson, as we talked about, coming into this game with 212, now up to 214 after that shot.
Yeah, exactly. Kid's a machine. He's only a junior.
And a starting quarterback on the football team as well. An all-around player, no doubt.
Inside to Lockerbie, turnaround jumper coming, and knocked away, traveled. Second turnover by Lockerbie on the travel. I would estimate him at close to 300 bills, wouldn't you?
It sure looks like it compared to everyone else out there.
He's got to be 280 for sure.
He's got the sweatband on and everything. He's got the whole fit out there.
Journal and Kep to bring it up here. Richardson looks at a 3, go to the right-hand side. Feed pass inside. Around the horn they go. They'll set up against Richardson for three. Got it. So field goal by Richardson. Field goal by Jernell. And the Raiders up 10-4. Shot for three. No good. Rebounded by the Raiders. They won on the inside that time. Gustina brings it up. Quickly right into the basket. Nice feed pass and good for two.
Austin kept able to sneak his way underneath the net. Wide open. Gustina saw him. Kept put it up for two.
12-4. Raiders out to a quick start here. And you want to get a quick start against the Falcons. You don't want to give them any kind of opportunity. Ball stolen away by Richardson, and they got tangled up over by the Raider bench, but the Raiders will maintain control of the ball. So it'll be Jernell to inbound the ball. And Falcons coming back with a half-court press. Raiders break it pretty easy. To Schlake, top of the key. Richardson for two, got it. Mr. Automatic from the free throw line.
Soren Richardson showing his scoring abilities early here. Already has a three and a couple of twos. See how many he gets tonight.
Yeah, exactly.
That's always the big question. How many? Kept with the breakaway. He's going to get that one to go off the glass.
And to the line to shoot the extra here. So Kep getting the start here tonight. He's just behind Richardson. Richardson has 7, Kep has 6. Kep has a chance to catch up. Whistle on timeout on the floor. On your mark, Quinnell State Farm scoreboard. 16-4 Raiders back in 1 minute on KYMNradio.net.
Since 1876, Wanamingo Mutual Insurance Agency has proudly offered homeowners and farmers fire, wind, and auto insurance. With Wanamingo Mutual Insurance Company, all decisions are made locally, so you can expect quick, responsive claim service with agents who know your name. So for homeowners, farm combination packages, along with fire, wind, or auto insurance quotes, contact an insurance company that knows you by name, not your policy number. That's Wanamingo Mutual Insurance Agency in Wanamingo at wgomutual.
Welcome back to live action, where the Raiders, off to a 16-4 lead here, is coming out of the first time out being taken by the Falcons. They had to regroup. They've only got 4 points on the board, and they all came from Lockerbie underneath the basket. Yeah,
I think he's going to be their number one guy. He's the biggest guy on their team, and he's able to get underneath the net. But Trey Schlake is probably going to be on him for most of the night, as those two match up pretty well size-wise. So Falcons trying to find ways to feed him, but the Raiders so far have been able to shut him down.
Well, Schlake has the speed. He's got a little more speed than Lockerbie has, so we'll see how long they keep Lockerbie in there, because he's going to get tired, I think, pretty quick. Shots on the way. Kep gets his extra. He's tied with the lead for the score tonight with Richardson, and here come the Falcons. Backcourt, front court to Lockerbie, top of the key. Going to dish this one off. Oh, he hit his own player right in the face. That's where you print Voight right across the front of your face, or Spalding, you know.
Yep.
Here's a Spalding for you.
Yeah, it probably did. Number 5 for the Falcons was a little bit taken aback that all of a sudden the ball was coming at him.
Gustina inside under the basket. They'll kick it back out. That one's knocked away by Lockerbie, and here come the Falcons now. In the back court, coming in the front court. And that one will be Ehlers. Ehlers lost a handle on it, but got it back. Ehlers is a sophomore, or say junior, for this club. Now we're going to whistle, and we're going to have a little hand foul, check action going on here. It'll be against the Raiders, and it's going to be Gustina getting the foul. So the Raiders inbound into Lockerbie. Be careful, he's going to travel again if he's not too careful. They drops it off to Ehlers, and he lost it. Richardson's going to go coast to coast to the glass against right over the top. They didn't use the glass right over the rim, and he coasts in for 2 more.
You know, one of these days I think Richardson's going to be able to dunk that. Get the crowd up.
Pretty close there, boy. There's the Falcons now. Ehlers with it. Dumping it off. Coming across is Shrout. Far corner, got a new player in. That's number 55. That is going to be Jamal. Jamal, one of the two. I'm going to pronounce it wrong. Looks like Jamal to me.
It does look like Jamal.
So off to Ehlers, and the ball comes loose. 2-on-1 break. Nice feed pass to the glass, up and in for 2, as Jernell gets 2 more points.
This Raiders defense is getting a lot of turnovers here early and holding Faribault Falcons to 4 and getting a lot of easy breakaways.
First shot the first shot for a while for the Falcons is 3. It came up short. Richardson with it. Raiders up 21-4 here. Early going, we're only 12 minutes in this ballgame. Shot for 3 off the back of the iron, no good. Richardson cranked it up, and the Falcons look like they'll have it. We might get a foul out of this on the Raiders. Let's see if they come across. Yeah, we're going to get a pushing foul. And see who picks up the foul on this one.
It looks like Dom DiMaggio and Ian Stanton are going to come in, check into the game now. Looks like for Richardson and Kep. Stanton and Dom, both great football players as well as basketball players. Also, both of them very tall and strong. So now got, looks like the tall, heavy package in there with Schleich, DiMaggio, and Stanton.
So here we go. The Falcons making a move here to the glass. Shots up, and that one is good. They're on the board. That's DeMail. It's 6 for the Falcons, 21 for your Raiders. Around the top of the horn they go. Gustina with it to the near side to Jernell. Back to Gustina. Dumps it off to Stanton now. And they work the corners. Top of the key, working back to the left-hand corner. Raiders going left to right on your radio dial here. Or on your internet, whichever way you want to do it. On your computer screen. We may have a whistle of pushing foul underneath here. It's going to be against the Raiders.
Faribault has quite the student section here tonight, despite it being an away game, as we talked about, border battle. So it's pretty big, so not too surprising that a lot of Faribault fans are able to make the trek to this one.
Looks like our fans are trying to do like a whiteout night.
Yeah, I believe that was the theme tonight. It was a whiteout.
Was it a whiteout night?
Yep. I guess in their words, it was a blizzard theme, so.
Okay, we can leave the blizzard for now.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
I couldn't use, I don't need one of those again. Ehlers with it for the Falcons, to the lane, to the shot, up against the glass, no good. DiMaggio with the rebound, dumps it off to Gustina, and he'll bring it up. Raiders on top, 21-6, just under 11 minutes to play first half. Feed pass inside, gets off the hands of DiMaggio. It'll be taken by the Falcons, they'll bring it up.
That's 15 Hussein for Faribault with a nice pick there. Trying to get a little bit of momentum for them with only 6 points on the board.
He passed underneath, and he's going to be stuffed underneath there by both sides. The Raiders had him trapped, and the Raiders will come away with the ball.
Yeah, that was that tall package with Stanton, DiMaggio, and Schleich all over him. Those are 3 guys you're not going to be able to get the ball up and over.
Jernell to Gustina, drives the lane, runs into somebody, and he's going to get a foul. He's going to draw the foul on that one. So it'll be number 15 to get the foul. That's Nelson. No, it's not. Who's 15 for Falcons?
I believe that's Hussein, the junior guard for the Faribault Falcons.
I'm writing him in the book as I ring him up for a foul. That's not a good way to make the book. Raiders now working the outer perimeter, dropping on the give and go to Richardson. Steps back, top of the key to Jernell. Around the corner they go. Shot for 3. Baldwin hits a 3.
That puts them to 10 points on the season. Came in with 7. Also had the game-winning shot against Austin a couple weeks ago. Puts up a 3 there.
And Baldwin steals it away, going coast to coast. You're going to get a pushing foul on the we got lucky on that one. Actually, was actually on us, but as it is, it's going to go on the board against the Falcons.
Stanton to inbound the ball.
I don't even see a
like
30 on my roster for the Falcons. 31, Krieger, okay.
That was DiMaggio for 2. Richardson almost able to get a steal in their own zone.
Falcons now coming back, and he traveled. Another turnover by the Falcons here. Hussein traveled with it. I remember him from football. He's a running back, I think. So the Falcons down by 20 here. 9:38 of the first half. Raiders out to a fast start here, and they'll bring the ball up. They have the rock. And here comes Jernell with it. Goes to his right, setting up over there. Top of the key. Richardson. Around the near side. Stanton. Feed pass right underneath the glass and just sails it over the top to DiMaggio. And here come the Falcons back the other way with it. Ehlers driving the lane and kicking it back to the near side. Looked at a three, pulled it underneath. Up and under shot, no good. Goes off the hands of the Raiders. Lockerbie was in there fighting for it. But it went off of Stanton's hands at the end there. So it'll be Falcons ball into their own basket. And this one will be Ehlers with it to inbound. New players coming in for the Falcons. Wilborn. He's from JV, I think.
Nice pick by Richardson on the inbound.
Richardson and Baldwin going down the court together. Richardson, nice feed pass to DiMaggio, got it. Right underneath the basket. Beautiful feed pass from Richardson to DiMaggio. Timeout on the floor by the Faribault Falcons. Again, 28-6 at the timeout here. This will be a 30-second timeout. Back in 30 seconds on KYMNradio.net.
Come see the difference at Northfield Ford Chrysler. We are the home of the best price guarantee on new vehicles from Ford, Chrysler, Jeep, and Ram. We are also the home of an outstanding service department where we always guarantee to have the lowest prices on tires for all makes and models. We even beat online prices on the 13 major tire brands we sell. Guaranteed. So, if you're ready for extraordinary service, we're ready to serve. 7 to 5:30 Monday through Friday and Saturday 8 to 3. Now, with same-day installation on most vehicles. Go Raiders! From everyone at Northfield Ford Chrysler on Highway 3, Northfield.
Welcome back to live action. Ned the Horse Farmer along with AJ Reister. Raiders on top here, 28-6 here at the 9:03 mark of the first half. On your mark, Quinnell State Farm scoreboard.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
You got it, baby. Way to feed it out there. So Raiders have great success with the threes and working inside. They've been keeping with the exception of the first couple minutes of this ball game, keeping the Faribault Falcons out of the inside and keeping them from going down the lane. Ehlers with it, drops it to Lockerbie. The Falcons going to a give and go. Raiders on a man-on-man, actually, and they stuffed him, and it's going to be a jump ball. Slake and Lockerbie going at it, and Slake just got his hand on the ball. He jumped up, and that's a jump ball. It belonged to the Falcons, but that was interesting.
Yeah, Slake was kind of laughing after that call. I think he kind of knew he got cheated on that one, but that's all right.
Lockerbie for the Falcons kicks it back out. They'll work it around. It's Klecker with it to Ehlers. Ehlers gets the screen and give him the drop screen back over to the big guy, Lockerbie, and he scores. And that's the one thing, when you set a pick like that, if you the person setting the pick is actually the active person going for the shot, not the person you set the pick for. Richardson for three. Got it!
Richardson on fire once again tonight, just throwing up the three, getting the easy inside off the glass twos. He's on fire.
He's got 12 already.
What does that put him up to? 224 on the season?
Yeah, you get your calculator out. It could be a long night. Lockerbie in the paint. Turnaround jumper, no good, but he's going to get a foul here. You get DiMaggio on the foul, and they're double teaming him inside. So Lockerbie hit the floor.
Yeah, that's the two big guys, Schleich and DiMaggio, on the double team there to Lockerbie. Unfortunately, called for the foul.
Only 2 team fouls for the Raiders. The Falcons have 5 going up so far. Lockerbie shot on the way, got it. So Lockerbie has the majority of the points for the Falcons, with the exception of Jamal, who has 2. And he's at the line to shoot the second half from the charity stripe here. Shots on the way. That one is good as well. He converts them both from the line. 8 points for Lockerbie. And here come the Raiders. 31-10. Raiders on top here. Richardson with it. Cross-court pass to Gustina. Gustina now back to the near corner. Richardson looked at it, three, pulls it down, kicks it back out. Cross-court pass had his DiMaggio, kicks it back. Nice pass to Richardson for 3. Got it again. Oh, kaboom. Give him 15, and it's a 34-10 lead for the Raiders. 7:24 to go in this first half. Falcons with it. Klecker to Lockerbie. This one is stuffed from behind, and Lockerbie's frustrated about that one. Richardson brings across. Oh, the alley-oop doesn't quite get there. They alley-ooped it over the net to DiMaggio. It was just a little off. Shot for three, and now we're going to have traveling. So Nelson for the Falcons just didn't set his feet, went for the three, and got called for traveling. So another turnover.
Dom DiMaggio on that last block, that got the crowd up. He got up there on the glass to block that shot. And that's something. That's a highlight reel right there.
Richardson round the horn down the baseline to Kep. DiMaggio back to Kep. Working at the top of the key. Feeds inside to Slake, came loose, and it belonged to the Falcons over and back. Although, now that ball was tipped by the Falcons, so really it should have been. But I think what he was saying is he touched the ball, Slake did, just before he crossed over the line. So that wouldn't make it over and back, I guess. He would have possession of it again. As it is, it'll be Faribault Falcon ball. Inside, now they got by on the travel. That was a travel there. Shot for three, that one is good.
That's Jamil.
Yeah, Jamil.
He's with 5 now.
34-13 Raiders. Into DiMaggio. To Kep. Turnaround jumper. Blocked. And I think he's going to go to the line here. They're going to get Lockerbie on a foul. Lockerbie just put his hands up there. And by doing that, Ayler's got the foul. Check on. I'll just erase that one. But 16 fouls now for the Falcons. One more, we go to the bonus. That's off the front of the iron, no good.
Looks like Jernels and Stanton are going to come in for Richardson and DiMaggio.
Yeah, you see a lot of Raider players tonight on the floor, I think. We'll see how the game goes, but it's leading that way right now. Kep's second shot, good. So Kep gets one more. He's got 8. It's 35-13 on your Mark Quinnell State Farm scoreboard. Falcons with the ball, coming around the top of the key. Shot from the free throw line, no good. Hit the back of the iron. Lockerbie goes down, and it'll be Raider ball. So Stanton to inbound the ball. Gets over to Gustina, he'll bring it up. Backcourt, coming to the front court. Setting up, Gustina. Goes to his left, over to Janelle. Far corner. And they'll dribble back up. Gustina resets it over Stanton. And the Raiders just moving around the outer perimeter here. Content to just set up. Looking for the inside. Well, they have kept shooting across the middle. Lyers a shot for 3. That was no good. Rebounded by the Raiders, though, as Stanton comes down with it. Gustina looks at a 3. On the way. Got it.
Gustina sitting at about 5'10", but he's been one of those leading scorers for the Raiders this year. I believe he's one of the few in triple digits scoring on the season. Showing his
I think he's got
right
100 and 103. I have the stat sheets here somewhere. I don't know where they actually went to. But yeah, he's up over 100. And we got lane violation. Everything's going bad for the Falcons. They're going to get Lockerbie on a lane violation. It's interesting, on the scoreboard, they actually give the Raiders a bonus, but they're not in the bonus yet because there should be 7 fouls. They have 6. Although they make the next foul, they will be in the bonus anyway, so maybe just making sure the light works. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe. Who knows?
Gustina bring it up for the Raiders. Backcourt, front court, setting up right at the circle. Feed pass inside to Kep. Kep, nice move to the glass. Oh, he come up short. It was a nice inside move. Now I got a 2-on-2 break. Jamel for 3, no good, but the rebound been put back is good. Number 31, Krieger.
Get him on the score sheet now for 2.
He's on the board, yep.
Looks like Richardson's going to come in for Gustina.
Yep, Gustina's trotting off. Richardson gets set. Raiders to inbound on the near side. Stanton to inbound, gets it into Richardson. Richardson checks the floor, back to Stanton down the far baseline. Baldwin with it now in the ball game. Top of the key. Far corner, there's a shot for 3. Kept off the back of the iron. Stanton, rather, off the back of the iron. No good Falcons come down with it. 38-15 on your Mark Quinnell State Farm scoreboard. Raiders on top. 4:06 to go here, first half. And you got a foul here against the Raiders. Gonna be a blocking foul. Tate Jernell gets that one. And they inbound the ball. Gets it off to Klecker for the Falcons. Klecker brings it up. Dumps underneath. Far corner. Shot for three. That one is no good. Sails over the rim. And the student section wastes no time saying, air ball. Oh, nice move by Kep. Comes up short. And here come the Falcons with it. Far baseline. Falcons picking up the pace here a little bit. Raiders staying right with them. Raiders are doing a man-on-man now. They've switched over. They were running a zone. Now they're going man-to-man. So the Falcons inbound the ball.
Driscoll's still talking with the ref. The ref's just kind of laughing at Driscoll a little bit, but Driscoll clearly not happy with that last call.
Strout inbounds the ball. Gives it to Jamail. Jamail around the top of the key, dribbles it. Now we got a pushing foul. This is a... Oh, they called on the Falcons for pushing. This is a... They're going to go down for a one... No, there's a backcourt foul. So this is not going to be a bonus, but because of the backcourt. And they're not going to talk about this. We should be in the bonus, but because that's a backcourt foul, it's an offense foul, they're not going to get the bonus here. You know, I went and talked to Dang Metro. I forgot who it was against. Nelson had it. So the Raiders, Richardson looks at a three. Wide open three. Oh, just a little long. Got his own rebound. Kicks it back out, top of the key. Dribbling in. Back out to Richardson. Looked at a three. Puts it across court. Pass. Nice pass set. Around the corner they go. Raiders are just outrunning him right now. Balvin shot long. Hits the back of the iron. And 38-15, the Raiders head back down to play defense as the Falcons bring the ball up. Jamail for the Falcons. Looking inside. Dumps it inside. Gets it off to Krieger. Krieger, top of the key, running over to Nelson. In the paint. Shots short. And I think we're going to get a pushing foul inside here. And this will go against the Raiders. 33, 35. Richardson. So Nelson's going to shoot two here for the Falcons. Shots on the way. That one's good. Nelson on the board now with his first points.
Schleich and Gustina come in for Jernell and Stanton now. It looks like Schroten's going to take a seat for the Falcons.
Shots on the way. The second one's good. Nelson he's got two now for the game. Gustina to bring it up backcourt. 2:35 to go here before the conclusion of this first half. But all Raiders, with the exception of the first couple minutes of this ball game. Nice feed pass. Oh, he missed it. Slake had it was going to be over his shoulder like a bomb, like a football bomb. And he had turned around at the wrong time. Falcons will bring it up now. Krieger with it. Backcourt, front court, setting up on the right-hand side. Now down the far baseline. It's Hussein. Hussein has a busy night. He played the JV game before this one. Oh, it's blocked inside by Schlake. And the Raiders come away with it.
And that's why they put him underneath the net. He's tall, he's lengthy, and he gets those kinds of blocks.
Richardson, a little razzle-dazzle. Knocked out of bounds by the Falcons, and it'll belong to the Raiders underneath on the near side here. Gustina inbound it. Balvin will sit down here. Gustina looking for the feed pass, gets it inside to Richardson. Nice pass to Schlake. Got a man wide open, and he's going to go shoot the 1-and-1. There's a push from behind underneath. So that'll put Schlake at the line for his chance to get on the board here tonight. Hussein gets his second foul. So let's see if Schlake can sink these. It's a 1-and-1, so he needs to get the first half of it. And got it. He's on the board. So Schlake at the line to shoot the second shot from the charity stripe here. 1:57 to go here, first half. On your Mark Quinnell State Farm scoreboard, give Schlake another one. He's got two. And it's a 40-17 lead for the Raiders. 1:56 to go first half. Backcourt, Ehlers. Big pressure. Dumps it inside. Now sends it back out. Raiders opening up the seam in the middle and taking advantage of it. And going in is Nelson for 2. And now it's feed pass time. Nice to Schlick against the glass. Oh, it rolled out. Beautiful pass. And he just turned around jumper underneath the hoop. And just came up short on the money shot. Ball's tipped away. Raiders have it and control it. 3 on 2. Gustina dumps it to Richardson for 3. Oh, off the iron. No good. And out of bounds. 40-19 Raiders on your Mark Quinnell State Farm scoreboard. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Raiders have been controlling the ball very well this entire game, as you can tell by the scoreboard, but they're also getting their passes around. They're getting everyone involved with the ball, as we'll probably see on this drive right here on offense. They're able to
knocked away.
Get the ball
Save.
around
Richardson goes to the hoop, takes a shot off the glass, rolls over, and gets his own rebound. Slakes it. Oh, up underneath. It's going to count. Richardson with an underhanded shot. He switched hands. He did with his left hand against the glass and put it in. He's going to go to the line to shoot 2 more or shoot 1 more. Well,
he is a lefty quarterback, so I'm sure he practices that a little bit.
Oh, okay. I thought for me it was amazing. If he's left-handed, then that's not so amazing. But he switched hands underneath the hoop and put it in. At the line for the extra. Got it. So give him 18 points in the first half. 56 seconds to go. Falcons backcourt. Front court, setting it up here. Hussein with it for the Falcons. Knocked away. DiMaggio all over him. And now good give and go to the backside and then putting it in. Number 5, Nelson. And the Raiders setting up for the last shot here, I think. 31 seconds. They're just going to go give and go here for a while. Little razzle-dazzle. Gustina with it. Got Richardson in the baseline to his right. DiMaggio, he goes to the hoop, puts it in, he's going to go to the line. Gustina came around, went right down the lane, laid it up and in, he's going to go to the line to pick up the extra.
And Gustina, a little bit shorter than everyone else, was able to find a hole, just shoot the gap, and was able to get it off the glass and get it to go and draw the foul.
Hussein got another foul. That's his 3rd already. He may sit down. He is sitting down. He played all the JV game.
Yeah, so he's going to be gassed after tonight.
You would think so, but who knows. Gustina's shot on the way. Got it. So give him 6, and the Raiders a 46-21 lead here. 16 seconds to go here, first half. Raiders been controlling the tempo all the way here. Falcons looking for the last shot. Nelson with it. Dumping it back over to Klecker. 5 seconds. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. There's a shot for 3 at the buzzer. No good. And we're going to go to the halftime with a 46-21 lead for the Raiders. Let's take a 4-minute timeout and come back, give you kind of a look at some of the scores from the first half and get you set for the second half. It's all Raiders, 46-21 at the half. Back in 4 minutes on KYMNradio.net.
Bank is proud to be a locally owned bank that cares about Northfield. They know that their success depends on the success of their customers and their community. Heritage Bank is a proud supporter of Northfield area athletics and would like to wish the best of luck to the Northfield Raiders in all of their sports seasons. Whether you are a player or a coach, Heritage Bank is proud of all of your hard work and excited to be cheering you on. Come visit the mortgage and real estate professionals at Heritage Bank, and they will guide you through the home buying process with ease. They look forward to serving you.
Come see the difference at Northfield Ford Chrysler, the home of the best price guarantee on new vehicles from Ford, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and Ram. Is also the home of an outstanding service department where we always guarantee to have the lowest prices on tires for all makes and models. We even beat online prices on the 13 major tire brands we sell. Guaranteed. So if you're ready for extraordinary
Now may be the right time for you or a loved one to consider moving. Northfield Manor allows you to leave behind the worry of home maintenance and repairs to join a supportive community welcoming you to your new home. Northfield Manor offers affordable, unfurnished apartments for adults that are 62 years of age and older or those that have a disability. This controlled access building features a beautiful dining room, lounge areas, laundry facilities on each floor, and an emergency response system. Reach out to our caring and compassionate staff when you are ready for a visit, or review all of our living options at northfieldretirement.org. Northfield Retirement Community, innovation, choice, tradition.
Professional Pride Realty is Northfield's only locally owned and operated realty company. The buying and selling process of a home can be intimidating, so let an experienced local Professional Pride Realtor help navigate you and be your best advocate through the entire process from start to finish. Their caring and honest agents and staff want you to be successful in selling your current home or finding the home that's right for you. Professional Pride Realty is dedicated to providing a more personalized service while educating buyers and sellers on today's ever-changing market. Professional Pride Realty, providing you with good information to make good decisions.
Hi, this is Barb from Professional Dental Group, letting you know that the doctors and staff are proud to call themselves Northfield Raiders sports fans. Professional Dental Group has delivered the same exceptional care for over 35 years. Whether you are scheduling for a general visit or an emergency appointment, we are excited to see your smile. So on behalf of Dr. Becky Johnson, Dr. Brian Cravey, Dr. John Nowak, and Dr. Tyler Yonke, go Raiders.
Hi, Dr. Michael Ritchie, Ritchie Eye Clinic and LASIK Center. You may have heard we now have Southern Minnesota's newest LASIK Center, a fixed laser site at our Faribault location with the latest technology available. But it isn't just technology that makes for a good LASIK experience. I've been doing this for 25 years. I have over 10,000 LASIK procedures under my belt, and that's when I stopped counting 10 years ago. Ritchie Eye Clinic. Check us out, ritchieeyeclinic.com.
Well, welcome back to Northfield High School. Your Northfield Raider boys are taking it to Faribault Falcons here this first half, 46-21 at the half. And A.J. Reister along with Ned the Horse Farmer doing the play-by-play here tonight. And A.J., the Raiders took control right from the beginning and have been kind of controlling the tempo of this ball game.
Yes, they have right away, right off the start. I believe it was Kep that actually got the scoring going. He was able to get an easy two. But Faribault Falcons went right back down and got it too, but then since then it's been all Raiders. They were controlling the ball. I think they had at one point like a 16-4 lead at one point, which is insane. Insane way to start off a game. So
when you let 12 points go, you take 12 off on the board. So yeah, no, absolutely, they're off and running.
Yeah, yes, they have. They've been controlling the ball super well on offense. They've been getting the ball around. They've been sharing the wealth. Everyone's been getting in on the scoring game, and then on defense, it's been the big guys getting in underneath. The Faribault Falcons have a big guy underneath, number 33, Lockerbie, who's kind of, from what we've seen so far, has kind of been their give-and-go guy underneath the bucket and has been I believe, is the leading scorer for Faribault so far.
Yes, he is. He's running out of gas, I think. He's a big guy, so they're running him up down the floor. He's got 8 for this first half. So let's look at the Faribault Falcons scoring since you started it, AJ. Nelson has 6. Lockerbie, you said, had 8. 2 for Krieger, 4 for Jamail, and that's about it. That's what you're looking at there for the Faribault Falcons. For your Northfield Raiders, here we go. Let's start with Richardson, 18 points in the first half. He had 3 threes, and he had 2 back-to-back threes. So he was starting to rain threes. He missed a few down the stretch here, but that's okay. You're up by quite a ways.
I believe that puts him up to 230 on the season.
Nice.
If my quick math is correct.
Attaboy. Gotta like your math skills. Tate Jernell has got 5. Kep has got 8. Actually, for a while, Kep and Richardson were going back-to-back who had the most points. But then Richardson started hitting threes, and it was pretty hard to keep up with him after that. DiMaggio, 4 points here tonight. It's good to see him back on the floor. And Trey Schlake, who's doing all the work on the inside, keeping Lockerbie at bay. He's got a couple from the line. So that's the Raiders scoring in this first half, and I would suspect that it's going to be pretty similar to the second half. Now, I don't know. In high school basketball, you can actually go to a running clock, but I think it has to be 35 points or more, the deficit, to go to a running clock.
Well, let's see if the Raiders can do it.
Yeah,
why not? I'm sure that going into the locker room, they're like, hey, I mean, they got to have those little goals to kind of go after in these types of games. So I'm sure that's kind of on their mind a little bit. They don't want to get too cocky and let the Faribault Falcons catch back up. As we saw in the B game, the Faribault Falcons caught right back up after halftime. So the Raiders going in the locker room, I'm sure it's in the back of their mind, but they got to make sure they continue to play this game.
Well, the Raiders in that JV game had a 9-2 run to start the game. They're up by 9-2. Then the Falcons closed the gap, tied it. They went back and forth until the last 3 minutes of that ball game. But anyway, we are at the break here. The kids are out trying to shoot half-court shots for big bottles of pop. It's a good way to get your kid all fired up on some sugar here tonight. Give him a big bottle of Mountain Dew.
Yeah, why not? It's 8:10 at night, might as well, right?
It's a Friday night. Why not? So let's take a 3-minute timeout. 3-minute timeout. Come back. Get you ready set for the second half. You're listening to Raider Basketball at KYMNradio.net.
Money is a big deal, but Community Resource Bank is ready to help. Whether you're buying a car, purchasing a home, or fixing up your existing home, Community Resource Bank has answers for all your loan and mortgage questions. As an integral part of the Northfield, Cannon Falls, and Roseville communities, Community Resource Bank offers online solutions for business, residential, investment, and other lending products. Community Resource Bank. Let's bank together. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
Heritage Dental Care in Northfield is a general dental clinic specializing in a variety of dental procedures and services. New patients and emergencies are welcomed 5 days a week. Heritage Dental Care is proud supporters of Raider Athletics and wishes all of our athletes the best of luck this season. Make an appointment today with Doctors David Brust, David Buck, Amy Finn, or Michael Thompson.
Just Food Co-op is your locally owned natural food grocer. Sure, we've got locally produced meats, a great selection of fresh produce, and hormone-free dairy products. But did you know we also carry mac and cheese, chicken nuggets, tater tots, and cheese puffs? Minus the MSG and other artificial additives you really don't want your family eating. There's something for everyone's taste buds at the Co-op. Member or not, you're always welcome at Just Food Co-op, 516 Water Street South in downtown Northfield.
Northfield Construction Company has provided quality general contracting services to the Northfield community for over 45 years. Our experienced and diverse team can handle projects from the smallest home remodel to a large-scale commercial project. Whatever your construction need, Northfield Construction will deliver. Call us today about your next project. 507-645-8975.
The days are getting cooler, and it means it's time to take a trip to Witt Brothers for your winter checkup. Let's face it, no one wants to get caught in the cold with a dead battery. Make sure your vehicle is in peak condition for the winter season. The checkup includes an oil change, tire rotation, brake inspection, battery tests, and they'll even winterize your vehicle. Stop by Witt Brothers Service, located at 701 Division Street in downtown Northfield, for all your automotive maintenance and repair needs.
Air system in your home keeps you comfortable year-round. But most people don't know. There's a lot more than air coming out of your ducts. Let the professionals at ServiceMaster by IAT get the dust, dirt, allergens, and even dust mites out of your ducts and out of the air you breathe, so your family can breathe clean, healthy air once again. You have a choice of who to call when it comes to cleaning your ducts and improving the air you breathe. Make the right choice. Demand the best.
Demand the yellow van. Call ServiceMaster.
ServiceMaster by IAT, 877-945-099999.
There we go, ServiceMaster. One of our sponsors here tonight. Clean your ducts.
Yeah.
I would never go in my duct. There's no way I ain't going in there.
No way.
Let ServiceMaster do it. Those guys know what they're doing. I wouldn't even have the slightest clue. So we are at half. Is just about done here. The Raiders back on the floor. The Falcons will switch ends here. And the Raiders, with a 46-21 lead, will send their starters back on the floor here. And that's going to be Janelle, Kep, Gustina, Richardson, and Schlake. Going to hit the floor here, the starters. And the Raiders will have the rock to start the game, the second half here, and here we go. Ball in play. Gustina brings it up with Kep. And go to Richardson, top of the key, back to Kep. Back to Richardson, they're going to swing around. And this swing actually loosens things up on the inside. Nice feed pass into the basket, turn on jumper. Oh, no good. Lockerbie for the Falcons with the rebound. And the Falcons will bring it up.
Yeah, Kep was kind of calling for it early on that offensive drive, but then they kind of got it into him late, and Lockerbie was able to get there.
Shot for three by the Falcons, rebounded by the Raiders. Nice tip. Richardson tipped it to Schlake. Richardson setting up. Now back over to Gustina. Looked at a three, pulls it back. And now Richardson under the lane, drives in. It goes. Wait a minute. Yeah, it's going to be a foul here, and I think they're going to inbound the ball. So a little too late on the shot. They're not going to count it. They're going to take that one down back. But the Raiders will have the ball underneath their own basket. Gustina inbound for the Raiders. And here we go. So gets it off to Richardson. Now he cranks up a three and just long. And that one's knocked out of bounds. And the first foul here is going to go against Nelson. Oh, check that. It's going to go against Kep in this second half. So the Falcons and Ehlers to inbound at their own end. Raiders in kind of a press here, trying to control it. The Falcons break the press and come up the half court. Ehlers on Richardson. Dribbles underneath. Stop. And we got a whistle here to foul on Richardson. He's a little too tight on his coverage. That's his second foul. Second team foul for the Raiders in the second half. And the Falcons will inbound underneath their own basket. Ehlers dumps into Lockerbie. Lockerbie, the big guy underneath, is way outside the three-point circle line. Now inside of Lockerbie, they're going to try against the glass. Came up short. Schlake right there to take it back, and Gustina brings it up for the Raiders.
Yeah, we've seen that Schlake versus Lockerbie matchup all night. Schlake was able to get the better of him this time.
Yeah, he almost stuffed that shot, and then Lockerbie came up short. Now Lockerbie's going to get rung up here. He reached over, got a little bit too much of Kep. Check that. Yeah, Kep's going to shoot. So Lockerbie got another foul. He's got the board is wrong. He's got two. First shot is good by Kep. He had 8 in the first half. And give him 10 for the game. So the Raiders put 2 on the board from the line. And it'll be the Falcons to bring it up. Backcourt. Stop short. Raiders try to trap, half-court trap. And the Falcons had to back off. Lockerbie with it. Dumps it inside. Shot for the three, no good. Rebound comes down to the Raiders. And you have the speed of Drenell against Lockerbie, and Drenell's going to win that one every time. Shot for three. That one's no good. Rebound comes down to the Falcons, and they'll come back the other way with it. They stop, reset, and it'll be Nelson with it. Dump it to the far side to Schrout. And now back here top of the key to Ehlers. And the Raiders steal it away. They got a 2-on-1 break. Oh, knocked away, and came off his knee.
Schlake was able to get in there and knock it out of Lockerbie's hands, and then the Raiders got the breakaway, but unable to capitalize.
Yeah, unfortunately, it went off the knee of Kep out of bounds. He had it, and when he slowed down to make the layup, he caught it off his knee, and out of bounds it went. So, Falcons with the ball. Raiders on top, 48-21 on your Mark Quinnell State Farm scoreboard. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Into Lockerbie, knocked away from Lockerbie by Richardson. And going up coast to coast, Richardson against the glass. That one's no good. He's going to go line to shoot two. Nice 2-on-1 break for the Raiders.
And they're swatting away at Lockerbie. That's the second swat just in the last couple of minutes.
Yeah, he has the ball down on his waist. He's got to get above his waist because that's where they're going to take him every time. Richardson shot. Got it. Almost automatic. First point for Richardson in the second half. As we said at halftime, 18 in the first half. So Richardson now to get ready for his second shot. That one is good as well. So Richardson gets them both. I was going to tell you, tell our listeners that the last Friday night's game with Winona got canceled because of that storm we had. And that's been rescheduled for the 31st of January. Jamail gets 2 points here, and he'll go line to shoot the extra. as it will be Gustina getting his second foul of the ball game. 3 team fouls apiece. Jamail will take his free throw. He hits it, and it's a 50-24 lead for the Raiders. 15-28 to go in this ball game. Top of the key, in the paint, off the glass. And that one sails long, but Slake gets the rebound as it's taken away from him, but it's going to be a foul. And they're going to get Ehlers for the foul here. And Ehlers going, no, I didn't do it. I said, well, yeah, I'm sorry, the ref's standing right there. He's pointing at you, so.
Yeah. Can't argue with the ref. What the ref calls, what goes. And they don't change their mind.
Yeah, they very seldom do they take those back. Oh, nice screen set. Now Schlake cranking up a 3. Oh, off the iron, no good. Rebound comes down to Richardson. They're going to give him over the back. That's his third foul. So Richardson with 3 fouls, got to kind of keep that in mind in his back of his mind. Oh, he steals away on the inbound pass. Goes against the glass. That one's no good. Ball goes out of bounds, and it belonged to the Raiders. So Richardson steals the inbound pass, tries to go to the glass with it, just comes up short, goes out of bounds on the Falcons, and the Raiders have the ball back underneath the basket.
One way to get a turnover, I guess.
Yeah, that was just amazing. He just reached out there. And looking for the swing pass into Richardson, got him in the lane, and turn around jumper against the glass, good. That was his left hand for sure.
Yeah, that was another great play by Richardson. After the pick, was able to get the ball back into the Raiders' hands and then right back into him and off the glass.
Jamail for the Falcons, yeah, absolutely. Now he's going to steal off of the Falcons as Richardson stops. Look for someone to pass to. Nice feed pass inside. That one, just off the iron.
You know, we talk a lot about Richardson's scoring abilities, but he's also a very great passer. We've seen some great passes from him and some great assists. I'm sure if we had those assist numbers in front of us right now, we'd see that number very high as well.
So the Falcons come back down here, and it's going to be Nelson with the points. And he's going to go line to shoot 2 more here. As they... Who are they going to charge that foul to? They have 35 up on the board, but that's Richardson. That was the last. Schlake got the foul. Okay. I was a little worried there for a second. That'd be 4 fouls on Richardson, and that's not a good thing. But, well, you're up 52-26. I mean, shots on the way. That one's no good. Sails out of bounds. Here comes...
Here comes the air vulture.
Yeah. So Richardson in the backcourt for the Raiders. Going to bring it up. Puts him on a move. Right hand, left hand dribble. And now Baldwin in the ballgame. Top of the key. Kicks it back to the far corner. Richardson came around the top of the key. Feed passes tied to DiMaggio. Gets the glass. And, he hit it too hard. Little too strong and rolled off the front of the iron. Falcons coming down quickly. Shots away. And that one's a good hook shot, actually. And Nelson gets the points there. Now DiMaggio underneath the basket, and now we're going to get a whistle and a foul. Someone went down hard for the Falcons.
31 for the Falcons. That's Carson Krieger. He's able to get up just fine.
So Jamal, they're calling Jamal, gets a foul. And it'll be DiMaggio at the line here. He had 4 points in the first half. Give him one more in here. He's got 5 now. (53-28) the current score. 13:45 to go in this ball game. DiMaggio's second shot from the charity stripe is good. Converts them both. He has 6, and the whistle, a 1-minute timeout being taken by the Falcons. 54-28 on your Mark Quinnell State Farm scoreboard. Back in 1 minute on KYMNradio.net.
Financing a house is about more than a mortgage, it's about creating a home. Whether you're a first-time home buyer, buying your forever home, looking to take advantage of today's great refinance rates, or finally getting to those home improvements, Hometown Credit Union's wide variety of home loan options and highly competitive rates can help make your house, well, a home. Learn more and apply online at hometowncu.coop. Equal housing lender.
Welcome back to live action. 54-28 Raiders on top here. 13:45 to go on your Mark Quinnell State Farm scoreboard here in Northfield. Raiders 6-5 on the season, trying to go to 7-5. Falcons with just one win on the season so far this year. They beat Albert Lee back on December 14th. That was their first and only win. And they have Mayo coming up next, so no break in their schedule. Shot off the glass, no good. Rebounded by the Falcons, and they'll come out of the pile with it and get reset. There's somebody new at guard here, number 23. Brings it back out.
That's Brady Schultz for the Faribault Falcons. He's able to get that one to go for two.
So Schultz, I don't even have my book. I'm going to put him down here somewhere.
Richardson from the top of the key, little spin move out to Stanton. Stanton's going to bring it up, pass it out to Jernell. Jernell for three, no good.
And the Falcons come down with the ball, and they'll bring it up. Jamal goes in the paint, takes a shot off the glass, rolls over the top of the rim, and he gets some points. Jamal has 10 now for the Falcons. Raiders setting up. 54-32 Raiders. Feed pass inside. Richardson. Turnaround jumper gets the glass. Oh, too hard. Comes off. Now we got to whistle a foul. That's going to be DiMaggio getting a foul here. As a little too strong underneath the basket. That's the 6th Raider team foul. One more will put the Falcons in the bonus. And they will inbound the ball.
Richardson's going to take a seat on the bench, and J.J. Gastina's going to come in for him.
Jamal lost the ball off his foot, and the Raiders are coming up 3-on-2 break to Stanton against the glass. Too hard again, rolls off. And the Falcons will come back again. I've noticed they've switched their guards around here. Ehlers has got he's sitting on the bench now. Oh, they lost the ball again, and it'll be timeout by the Raiders. And that's good because it would have been a traveling, because he only has 2 seconds to get rid of that ball. That would have been traveling.
Yeah,
so
I think it was Jernell that was one that called timeout. He was on the ground, jumped on the ball, kind of called the timeout. So
his coach saw it too. He said, we'll take it.
Yep,
so 30-second timeout, 54-32 Raiders. Back in 30 seconds on KYMNradio.net.
The Quarterback Club in Northfield is a proud sponsor of Raider Athletics and wishes them continued success. Keep up the hard work. The QB is your place to go for great breakfast, flame-broiled burgers, tender barbecue ribs, delicious sandwiches, and of course that roasted chicken that just can't be beat. Stop in and feed your appetite today at the Quarterback Club in Northfield.
And you ever had the roasted chicken in the Quarterback Club?
I don't. I
awesome,
can't say
man.
I have.
I know a lady who actually had that at her funeral.
Really?
She wanted to have the Quarterback Club bring in chicken for her funeral. It was awesome.
Talk about a Northfield townie.
Yeah. Baldwin with it, kicks it back out. Feed pass right underneath to Kep. Looking to get some. No, nice move. Splits two players and puts it up. I don't know how he got through there. But he split two players, then went right back to the glass and put it in. And now here's Ehlers back on the floor. Rebounded by the Falcons. Ehlers back on the floor, rebounded by the Raiders. And Stanton takes a look at it. Kicks it back to Gustina, and they'll reset. Looking for the screen. Split screen, nice move. And now they'll have to reset again. Baldwin up underneath. Now he sets the screen. Turnaround jumper, no good. Rebound comes down to the Falcons, and they'll come away with it. So it's going to be Schultz again. Schultz goes in and puts it in. So Schultz getting some playing time here. Has 4 points for the Raiders in the second half. Baldwin with it, far side. Feed pass inside to Kep, came loose. And Ehlers gets it for the Falcons. And he'll bring it up. 56-34, 10:40 to play in this ball game. And in the lane, off the glass, shot is good. And that's going to be number 3. That'll be Klecker.
Getting on the board here for the first time
Yeah,
this
for the
game tonight.
first points of the ball game. Gustina dribbling back and forth, goes inside, dumps the pass, and it's going to belong to the Raiders. We got fortunate enough the ball kicked out, and one of the Falcons put a hand on it. Slate coming back into the ball game. Stanton will sit down. Richardson back in the ball game.
That's Janelle. That's going to take a seat for him. It looks like Gustina's going to inbound the ball.
So the Raiders working 8-9 players in the ball game here. As Schlake, and now we got a whistle. They're going to have something behind the play here. And I believe that's going to be against the Raiders. Oh, little elbow action.
Getting a little chip shots in there. Why not?
So Kep gets his second foul of the ball game, and the Falcons will bring it up here. Trailing 56-36, 20-point lead for the Raiders right now. 10:03 in the lane, kicks it out, lost the handle on it, and out of bounds. And I'm thinking the Rat Packs can give them a little bit of a jostling on that one, but no, they kept their mind. They stayed quiet. Richardson inbound for the Raiders, gets into Gustina, backcourt, here they come. Gustina brings it up, loses his man, jumps it to Richardson, who dribbles in the paint, gets the glass, up and under, shot. Beautiful, just poetry in motion as he just sinks it with up and under left-handed shot.
Richardson just finding any way to get points on the board. He's just one of those players that just makes plays, as you saw right there. I mean, it was not an easy shot, but he just kind of went underneath, got it to go.
Schultz to Ehlers. They'll go to the top of the key, working it around. Wellborn in the ball game now. To Schultz. There's a three-pointer way long. Now he's going to get it.
Schlake was on in his face, and good luck trying to get a ball over Schlake.
Baldwin for 3, off the iron, no good. Shot bouncing around. The Falcons come out of there with it. 58-36, 9:06 to go in this ball game. Trying to reset here are the Falcons. And Schultz with it for the Falcons. Now dumping it back over to Qualley. Qualley's getting in the ball game. That's his first time I said his name tonight. In fact, they're putting a whole bunch of different Falcons in right now. Give them some play time. Might as well. There's 3 or 4 we'll get ready to set to come in here. But Raiders on a 2-on-1 break. Gets the glass. Up and in. Got it. That's Kep.
And Kep is another one of those guys that maybe give him a few months to a year, he's going to be able to dunk that one too. He's an athlete, man. I would not be surprised if next year on those breakaways we're going to see some pretty crazy dunks.
So the Falcons resetting here. Wellborn with the ball and just threw it away. Baldwin comes out of it, dumps it off to Richardson. Richardson goes in coast to coast against the glass, hits it. Just sails it. And Richardson puts 2 more on his tally for the night. And that makes it I'm going to have to add it up at the break. Let's take a 30-second timeout, come back. Raiders on top, 62-36. Back in 30 seconds on KYMNradio.net.
Financing a house is about more than a mortgage, it's about creating a home. Whether you're a first-time home buyer, buying your forever home, looking to take advantage of today's great refinance rates, or finally getting to those home improvements, Hometown Credit Union's wide variety of home loan options and highly competitive rates can help make your house, well, a home. Learn more and apply online at hometowncu.coop. Equal housing lender.
Welcome back to Northfield. Raiders on top, 62-36, and the Falcons will have the rock and bring it up. The Falcons in the bonus now, but have not had a chance to use it. As the Falcons shifting some people around. That's Ehlers with it in the lane. Turn around, and he got he got Kep right in the snooter. And then a call against the Falcons. Oh, that's insult to injury. I mean. It was accidental, and Kep got it right in the snaz.
Yeah, you could kind of see him rubbing his nose, making sure no blood's coming out there.
And then they turn around and they call a foul on the Falcons. So, okay.
Tough call, but
yeah,
Raiders will take it.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, nice feed pass to DiMaggio against the glass. Oh, it came out. Slake backhands the other way around. He got it. Slake has 4. That was beautifully. DiMaggio just floated the pass right underneath it to him. And it just rolled out, but Slake there to put it back. Falcons now with the ball. Gets the glass. No good. The rebound comes down to the Raiders as the battle for it. 64-36, 7:14 to play in this one. Stanton comes back into the ballgame. Richardson's going to sit down with 26 points, by the way.
Jeez, I think that puts him at like a 238 on the season.
I don't know.
Just keeps climbing.
Yeah, keep the calculator going. Baldwin for 3. Almost got it. Just off the glass. Bounced around the rim and came back out. Jamal shot for 3. No good. Rebounded by Gustina for the Raiders. He brings it up. They have 3 on the left, 2 on the right. And sets it Stanton. Looks for the give and go. Right to DiMaggio. Oh, tried to feed it inside and just bounced away. Lockerbie back in the ball game. He's just kind of trotting up and down the floor right now. He's walking there. Now he's going. Oh, he feed pass inside and he hit him in the head. Now I got a 2-on-1 break. Slake over to Baldwin against the glass. This one is good.
Baldwin up to 5 points here in tonight's game.
6:25 to play in this one. There's a 3-pointer. And that one is by Nelson. 66-39. 6:15 to play here. Raiders on top. They've led this entire game. Gustina with it. Looking for Baldwin down at the 3-point land in the corner. Oh, DiMaggio lost his footing and kind of fell back, and the Falcons took the ball. Shot for 3 by the far corner. That one hit the actual bar, the backboard. And now we got a whistle and a reaching in foul. This is going to bring him back down. This is a bonus. This is a 1-on-1.
And I believe that's Hayden Kelly that's going to check in for the Raiders here for Trey Schlake.
Ehlers is gone. That's 5 fouls for him. He fouls out of the ball game. He's done for the night.
I believe Hayden Kelly also played a few minutes in the JV game earlier, so getting double time here tonight.
Yeah, well, I'm sure you'll see a lot of new players coming in here down the stretch. Shot's good by Gustina. He had 6 in the first half. That's just his first basket in the second half. 67-39. Shots on the way. That one's good. So Gustina, both from the charity stripe.
Monahan's going to check in.
And now
for
we got all
Gustina.
kinds of people coming in. Gustina's going to check out. He's probably done for the night, I'm thinking.
Yep.
And who?
That was Charlie Monahan.
Charlie Monahan in the ball game.
Back for the football team.
Yeah.
Played a lot of the JV game.
He's up against Lockerbie. Oh, it's stolen away by Stanton. He's going to go coast to coast to the glass. Oh, came up short. And the Falcons are going to come back the other way with it. And they'll set up. Kind of an interesting little transition there. Backing up and down the court they go. Lockerbie in the lane, and he gets fouled. Who's going to get the foul there? It's going to be, might be Monahan. Who's it on? Kelly?
I believe so.
I don't know who that is. Oh, Hayden Kelly, 43, okay.
Lockerbie misses the first one, and in comes Nolan Thompson, another one of those JV guys getting some varsity playing time here. He comes in for Dom DiMaggio.
I'm going to start writing these down. You keep doing what you're doing.
All right.
Nolan Thompson, 34.
Yep. Lockerbie's second shot is good. That makes it 68-40 Raiders.
On your Mark Quinnell State Farm scoreboard.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
And now in stereo, here we go. Monahan with it, dribbling up the floor. I got to like his number. He's got 32. That's my number. To Stanton, top of the key. Baldwin dribbles in the lane, takes a shot, no good, gets his own rebound, puts the second one back and got it, and he'll go the line.
That's Hayden Kelly.
Hayden Kelly.
And I believe that might be his first varsity points.
And he's going to go the line to shoot the extra one.
Kelly with his first varsity points here tonight. Goes to the line, hoping to pick up a
he's
couple
6'4".
more.
He's a big kid.
Oh, yeah. I believe he's only is he a sophomore? Or no, he's a junior.
Okay.
6'4" junior. The big dude.
Yeah, no, he's got some.
Tyler Hughes is going to check in, another one of those JV guys.
Kelly gets it to go. Give him 3.
Joey Sickler also in, so getting those JV guys who already played a game tonight, playing part of another one. Getting some varsity time.
I'm going to get my scorecard out here because it's going to get a little confusing here. So it's going to be Falcon ball. It sailed out of bounds. It's going to be Raider ball. And we'll see if we can pick up who is that's going to inbound the ball. Looks like it's going to be Sickler actually going to inbound the ball for the Raiders. Falcons into a full court press here. Monahan dumps it forward. Nice pass. Gets it out to Thompson. Thompson down far on the far baseline. Feed back inside. Gets the glass. No good. Rebound comes down. Raiders get the rebound. Shot for 3. That was no good. Rebounded by the Raiders. And the ball is bouncing all over the place. And the Falcons came out there with it. So the Falcons will bring it up here. 4:28 to play in this one. 71-40. Raiders on top. And so it will be Nelson with it. Schultz, rather. Schultz to Qualley. And somebody went down hard. That's going to be Qualley, who's on the floor. He gets up. Qualley go to the line here to shoot 2. Oh, no, it's actually, it's a 1-on-1. It's a single bonus. And that one's no good. Rebound comes down to the Falcons, try to save it, and they do. So the Falcons keep the ball. And then dribbling off his foot, dribbling in. The lane takes the shot. Oh, an up and under shot. I don't know how he got that to go. That one is Krieger.
Oh, and the Raiders turn it over. The Falcons pick it up, but Joey Sickler able to rip it out of the Falcons' hands.
So here come the Raiders now. Pushing the floor. Nice shot. Feed pass underneath. That one's good to go. That's number 34.
That's Nolan Thompson.
So Thompson gets 2 points. 73-42. 3:39 to play in this one. And that one's blocked from behind. Nice defense by the Raiders. And they'll bring up the floor. Cross-court pass, setting up over there. Now to the near side of Monahan. On the glass. Shot's up and charging. Oh, so Kelly gets in the ball game, scores 3, and then they get him for the charge. Well, he's a big kid. He just kind of ran the Faribault Falcon guy over. So
yeah, I'm sure he just took a step and ended up pushing him over.
Yeah, no surprise there on the charge, but certainly now there's a scramble before ball goes out of bounds. And who's going to have control of it? Should be Falcons. Falcons have the ball here. I'm actually flipping back and forth on my scorecard, trying to figure this is Qualley to inbound the ball and try to stay with it. Reminds me of my very first broadcasting gig. It's Prior Lake girls, and they were up by so much that they put in the B squad. I had no names whatsoever. I spent the entire game going, Prior Lake, Shakopee, Prior Lake, Shakopee. Had no idea. Anyway, that was 23 years ago. Wow. Here we go. Feed pass right underneath, and we get a whistle and a push off by the Raiders. So they'll turn it over. Somebody else new coming in the ball game.
That's number 15 for the Raiders. That's Sam Shearer, 6'2" junior.
Sam Shearer, yeah.
Coming in for Hayden Kelly, looks like.
So lots of new faces for the Raiders on the floor here. Under 3 minutes to play, 2:45 on your Mark Quinnell State Farm scoreboard. Raiders on top, 73-42. Ball gets away, and the Falcons get it back. They dribble in, shots on the way. That one's no good. Rebound comes down to the Falcons. And that second shot, no good. There's a pile up, and it's actually Raiders' ball, right.
Yeah, I think 2 Falcons were trying to go for that rebound.
Yeah, that's actually,
and then
it's
Raiders trying to just let them fight for it.
Yeah, it's either traveling or you just, this is going to give it to the Raiders anyway. Ball gets in, and I'm going to try and pick up some of these names as we go. That's his 30. This is Hughes.
Yep.
Hughes dumps it back over, top of the key. To the near side to Sickler. Nice pass. Shot for three. That one's no good. Rebound comes down to the Falcons. And they'll bring it up for the backcourt. This is big 44. This is Guyett. And feed pass inside. Ball shot no good off the back of the iron. Second shot, this one is good against the glass. 73-44, 154 to go in this ball game. Raiders will go to 7-5 on the season. As it'll be Monahan dribbling. Feed pass inside and kick back out. There's a shot for two. That was no good. Rebound comes down, bouncing around. The Falcons have it. Now it's on the floor. The Raiders have it. And no. Oh, they're going to call a jump ball. Monahan had it on the floor, and the guy for the Falcons reached around on top of him, kind of gave him a bear hug from behind, which is actually, that should have been a foul, believe it or not. But it doesn't matter at this point. 73-44, 126, clock moving. Shot is no good, and here comes Monahan one-on-one, see what he can do behind his back, between his legs. Now he kicks it away, and baseline two-pointer, no good. Rebounded by the Falcons, 1:12 on the clock. And they go down, and the ball stolen away. Now it goes the other way. Out of bounds, belong to the Falcons. So Raiders' next game is, got to check their schedule here. Rochester, John Marshall, that'll be Tuesday. They have two games on the road. John Marshall, and Mankato West on the road. Their next home game will be February 3rd against Mankato East. And then it flies. You get into February, all of a sudden the season's over. We're talking playoff section stuff. And Raiders, with a 7-5 record, are kind of in the middle of the pack.
I think they're sitting about 5th place in the Big Nine right now. One of their big goals this year is to try to be competitive in the conference. They're certainly putting themselves in a position to do that.
Yeah, well, they can pick up some wins here against John Marshall. Well, John Marshall's going to be tough, but Mankato West, that would put them up where they need to be. Last time they played West, it was a 5-point difference. So, I mean, they were in there.
It'll be a close game, no doubt, and one that's going to have some implications later on down the road.
Monahan for three, no good off the back of the front of the arm, just a little off. And I don't even have a name for 42. He's not on my roster.
Yeah, he's not even on the JV roster.
Maybe they got him from the YMCA. So they'll bring him up the floor here. Backcourt of the Raiders, 20 seconds, 19-18. Monahan with it, cross-court pass. Raiders just sitting back here. Oh, they're going to try. Oh, that grab gets landed, shots up and good. And sliding into the wall.
That's Tyler Hughes.
Hughes gets points, and that will round out this ball game. There's a shot by the Falcons against the glass, no good, and then that's the ball game. Your final here tonight, 75-44. Raiders coasting against the Falcons. And let's take a 2-minute timeout, come back, give you the scores for tonight's ball game on KYMNradio.net.
To tell you about the different kind of banking relationship you'll get at Franzen Bank and Trust. Hey, Chad Greenway here, and Franzen bankers take the time to learn about your financial goals so they can deliver customized solutions. It's called advisory banking, and it's designed to help you every step of the way along your path to financial success.
In Dundas, Northfield, contact Jan Stanton, Franzen Bank and Trust. Real people, real results. NMLS number 769611. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Hey, Todd here from Graphic Mailbox. The holidays are here, and we're excited at Graphic Mailbox to help you with all your shipping needs. USPS, USP, DHL, FedEx, and Speedy are all predicting a record holiday season. Graphic Mailbox is ready to help you ship out those special gifts or care packages so they are on time. We have a unique Skip the Line service where you can fill out a form and just drop off the package. No waiting. And you can even drop it off curbside, so you don't even need to get out of that nice, warm car. Graphic Mailbox is here to make your holiday season just a little bit easier.
Your home, auto, and life are important to you. That's why the Northfield Insurance Agency works hard to provide you with the right protection. Kevin, Stan, and Mark offer the products you need with the premier service you deserve. They carry business, auto, farm, homeowners, commercial, and bonds. Northfield Insurance is your independent agent, and they are connected with many insurance companies, providing you the lowest possible rates. Call the Northfield Insurance Agency today.
Back to Northfield High School as your Raider boys tonight take it to the Faribault Falcons, winning this one 75-44. And let's look at some of these scores here. No question who your leading scorer is. Richardson had 26 points here tonight. Right behind him, Kep had 14. And then it breaks down pretty quick after that. It was Gustina had 8, 6 for DiMaggio, 5 for Jurnell, 4 for Schlake, 3 for Kelly, 2 for Thompson. And so that's kind of your scoring here tonight. And AJ, I mean, for the Raiders, this was one thing they need to have and go on the road now. They have 2 games on the road. If they can pick up one, maybe 2 wins there, that puts them at 9-5, and then they have a little bit of a tough schedule. But certainly, any one of these games is winnable.
Oh, most definitely. And standings-wise, this win puts them at 7-5 overall, 5-4 in conference, which is huge because they haven't played as many in-conference games as a lot of their other in-conference rivals. Owatonna sitting on top, 8-2 overall, 7-0 on the in-conference play. So the Raiders' next few games are all in-conference games, which is where they're going to be able to get a lot of those, those points back in the standings. So those will be some crucial games. Tonight's was obviously a crucial one. They knew coming in that Faribault's kind of been struggling at 1-8, sitting about 11th place in the Big Nine, just ahead of Albert Lee. So they knew they needed to come in and get the job done, and they did that tonight, which puts them in very good condition going forward. Well,
I just looked at your stat sheet. So they have Rochester John Marshall next to them. John Marshall is they're only 2-4 in conference play, 4-4 overall. So they will be on the road. I mean, it's not a given, but certainly it's a good opportunity for them to pick up another win. And then they have Mankato West, and
yeah,
West
that's going to be a tough game.
They're on the road against West. So it is what it is. I mean, certainly their play tonight was pretty good. They got some excellent passing, some good offense, some good defense, and keep it rolling.
And for those wondering, Richardson's total, I believe, is up to 238 after tonight's game.
Keep it rolling, baby. Keep it rolling. See if he gets to the 1,000-point club. He's probably going to get pretty close this season. But anyway, take it home, AJ.
And the Raiders win it, 75-46, your final score. And they move up to 7-5 overall. Thank you for listening to this broadcast of boys basketball on KYMNradio.net. Good night, everyone.
Saving money is a big deal, but Community Resource Bank is ready to help. Whether you're buying a car, purchasing a home, or fixing up your existing home, Community Resource Bank has answers for all your loan and mortgage questions. As an integral part of the Northfield, Cannon Falls, and Roseville communities, Community Resource Bank offers online solutions for business, residential, investment, and other lending products. Community Resource Bank. Let's bank together. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
Heritage Dental Care in Northfield is a general dental clinic specializing in a variety of dental procedures and services. New patients and emergencies are welcomed 5 days a week. Heritage Dental Care is proud supporters of Raider Athletics and wishes all of our athletes the best of luck this season. Make an appointment today with Doctors David Brust, David Buck, Amy Finn, or Michael Thompson.
Just Food Co-op is your locally owned natural food grocer. Sure, we've got locally produced meats, a great selection of fresh produce, and hormone-free dairy products. But did you know we also carry mac and cheese, chicken nuggets, tater tots, and cheese puffs? Minus the MSG and other artificial additives you really don't want your family eating. There's something for everyone's taste buds at the Co-op. Member or not, you're always welcome at Just Food Co-op, 516 Water Street South in downtown Northfield.
Northfield Construction Company has provided quality general contracting services to the Northfield community for over 45 years. Our experienced and diverse team can handle projects from the smallest home remodel to a large-scale commercial project. Whatever your construction need, Northfield Construction will deliver. Call us today about your next project. 507-645-8975.
Air system in your home keeps you comfortable year-round. But most people don't know. There's a lot more than air coming out of your ducts. Let the professionals at ServiceMaster by IAT get the dust, dirt, allergens, and even dust mites out of your ducts and out of the air you breathe, so your family can breathe clean, healthy. Once again, you have a choice of who to call when it comes to cleaning your ducts and improving the air you breathe. Make the right choice. Demand the best.
Demand the yellow van. Call ServiceMaster.
ServiceMaster by IAT, 877-945.